Delighted to be able to report very agreeable weather for the fans here at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Arsenal, and they take on Fulham.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Number 8, Martin Odegaard, and number 30, Eddie.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield. And the main striker here is Edward Nketiah. And this is the team Fulham have selected.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Thank you, Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the game.
And the match begins. That's a well-struck pass. And teammates to play it to. Using his physique to shield. Chance here! Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Well, just overdoing it. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
Well, I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
He'll have a go here. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why. That was so close to being a great goal.
Cabano. And a chance to whip it in here. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. And possibilities here. Chance to play it in. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And he read it superbly. And giving the ball away. Mitrovic. Chance to do damage. Will he finish? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
So 2-0 now.
7. Nice Cavani.
Tosin Adarabioyo. And on the ball, Kearney. Excellent ball over the top. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Saka. Beautifully disguised ball, but how well he did to cut that one out. It needs an accurate cross. Wonderful chance. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Unable to put it behind for what will be a corner here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Pumped clear. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And the challenge, crisp and clean.
Well, as you can see, Fulham are controlling possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Chance to cross. Effective challenge. Mitrovic. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Harry Wilson. Going well. Martin Ødegaard. An encouraging Arsenal move. And let's give credit to the defending. Harry Wilson. And Mitrovic. Mitrovic. big opportunity. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Gabriel. Ben White. It's with Gabriel. Nuno Tavares. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Yeah, he just hasn't been able to affect the game so far. He hasn't had too much of the ball, but even when he has, he's not looked threatening.
So the second half underway, and it's going to take a colossal effort from Arsenal if they are to turn this around. Nuno Tavares. And does well to keep it in play. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Tom Kearney. Kebano has it. Harrison Reed. Tim Ream. And on the ball, Kearney. Alexander Mitrovic. Possession changes hands, the interception there. And unable to keep the ball. Mitrovic. Reed now. Alexander Mitrovic. Nketiah. Ben White. Nketiah has it. Xhaka. And crossed in the direction of the back post. And he did what he had to do defensively. Mitrovic. And breaking at pace with menace. Kebano. Careless in possession. So half an hour remaining. Nketiah. Making progress. Electing to cross into the centre. Foiling them effectively. Tom Kearney. Harrison Reed. Fine sequence of passes. Tim Ream. Alexander Mitrovic. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Cedric. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Nketiah. And possession lost, intercepted. Strong but fair tackle. Harry Wilson. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Might be able to set up the chance. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 30, Andy Nketiah. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Alex Lacazette.
And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Sedi. Harrison Reed. Ream with it. And taking it away. Granit Xhaka. A good and fair challenge. Extremely sloppy in possession. Shielding the ball superbly. And possibilities here. Can he take advantage? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Williams. And a good-looking ball. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Gabriel. Granit Xhaka. Tavares. Xhaka with it. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Gabriel. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well, and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
He'll have a go here. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Will he finish? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Mitrovic. Oh, big opportunity. And possibilities here. Can he take advantage? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. And a good-looking ball. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?